Hello, Comet sports fans, and welcome to Mason High School for some OHSAA playoff action between the girls soccer Mason Comets and the number 5 Mount Notre Dame Cougars. It should be a good matchup. We've got the number 4 seed versus the number 5 seed in the playoffs. We're round 3, Will. It's about ready to get going.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game for sure.
And my name is Adam Little, joined alongside my partner for this broadcast, Will Clipson, and about ready to get underway here. Looks like the Comets will start. As Allie Lammers will clear that ball for the Cougars, and Will, Comets second place GMC finish this year, third place GGCL finish for the Mount Notre Dame Cougars. So both of these teams pretty similar, rankings in their conference heading into this one.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a really good game to watch. Both teams fighting to make it to the next game. If the girls move on, don't they play Thursday, Adam?
Yeah, it'd be Thursday, most likely against Oak Hills, if I remember right. But we'll get you more updates as the game progresses. As Notre Dame's trying to play some tight defense again. As Comets have it in their territory. Mueller on the right side of the field brings it in and tries to find Anna Habra. And Anna Habra, she's been injured for the Comets in this later half of the year. Last week she was only limited to 5 minutes per half, and in those 5 minutes she scored. So definitely just talk about an impact player for this Comet team.
Yeah, and I was there for that game, and man, was that a shot. She, was crossed the ball in from the corner and just headed it in with a powerful shot. It was such an amazing goal.
Yeah, and I was talking to her earlier this week. Looks like she's going to be up to 10 minutes per game today, or per half today. So time's starting to creep up, and hoping to get back to full force if the Comets can continue to move on in the playoffs.
Looks like the Comets win back the ball here. Mueller looking up.
And another thing to note here for this playoff game, there was a little bit of technical difficulties here at the Mason multi-purpose field. The scoreboard's having some issues. The breaker in the back of the scoreboard's not working, so we're playing old school today, Will.
Yeah, we are.
No time on the board, as the officials are just having to keep it on their watches. So that could play a factor tonight. As a soccer player, you know it's a big advantage having that time up there.
Most definitely, and seeing the time up the field, especially in those close games, is really important to know when you just got to go. When you just got to, play your game, but also start looking upfield a lot more, because in these games, ties are really scary as, double overtime and then eventually leading to PKs. Such a, very scary thing.
Ball near midfield now.
Seems like there's been a pretty 50-50 possession here. Both teams having shots of passing around the ball, maintaining possession, but, still having the other team win it back at times.
Comets have possession now.
Comet cross into the box. Shot by Mueller. Received by the keeper here.
It's Comets' first shot on goal of the night.
MND keeper looking to play up the field here, playing towards the middle. Anderson hopefully trying to get in on that action there. Looks like MND passing around in the midfield. Little cross up to the front. the Comet defense stops it for a goal kick there. Looks like the Comets are looking upfield here as well. Knight kicking it up. Received by MND. And knocked out by MND as well for a Comet throw in here.
Yeah, and Will, I heard you mention that name Bella Anderson earlier in the game. The Comets got a lot underclassmen on this varsity team. Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson included.
Just one of them, and Parker Evans, another one. Peyton Smith, who's been a real impact player for this.
The Canham twins as well, playing looks to be left back and also the 8, attacking midfield. The freshmen really do have a strong presence here on the field right now.
I also can't forget about Anna Hopper. You mentioned her early on. She's a sophomore, so
Sophomore,
a plethora of underclassmen stars for this Comet team. Definitely a bright future ahead under Coach Rotowski.
Looks like Martin finding that through ball to Dabrowski here. Canham with the throw. Now I wonder, Adam, if the coach for the soccer team here will put in Habra for the last 10 minutes, now that she's bumped up.
Yeah, and Coach Rotowski is definitely going to have some decisions to make regarding Habra. They're limited to 10 minutes, like you mentioned, and really just kind of it's going to be where she feels best. Definitely down the stretch could play a key role at the end of these halves. This Comet's starting to control the possession a little bit more later in this game. We're at about 33 minutes left in the first half.
MND keeper looking upfield here. Received by Mason. Up to Smith. Smith looking to play Mueller out wide. Mueller beat the MND defender. Just narrowly misses Smith here, who knocks Smith to the ground.
MND takes it away near the corner now. Trying to go upfield. Nice defense by the Comets. Bella Anderson finds Corinne Mueller.
Looks like Knight will pick it up. Look to distribute out. Finds Evans.
Yeah, and MND, they're definitely going to be wanting to get their star senior Avery May involved. She's got 32 points on the year. That's third in the GCL. This Comet's looking to bring the ball upfield. Peyton Smith has it. Trying to work on Allison Charleston. The Comets will have the corner kick. Or thrown, excuse me.
Looks like Mueller in for a possible scoring opportunity. Just narrowly misses the shot. Martin on the receiving end passes it off to Evans. Evans for the cross. MND has done a really good job finding each other's feet here.
So they've got a nice opportunity off this right side. And a beautiful save there.
What a beaut.
She gets a round of applause from these Comet fans. So Mason's trying to get something going offensively now. Taking their time. So Mueller has it. It'll be Aaliyah Owens to throw it in for the Cougars. This Comet's pressing hard on defense. Mueller takes it away, but a nice slide tackle there from Charleston. Stay Comet possession.
Yep, Evans with the throw here. Hopefully she can get up some possession here. And is knocked out by MND.
About 29 minutes left in this first half, so still a lot of soccer to be played.
Mueller finding Anderson in the middle here. Mueller finding Dabrowski. Dabrowski is probably going to play it off to Canham here, yep. Canham to Martin. Back out to Dabrowski. Just narrowly misses that though.
It's a beautiful night here in Comet Country. A little bit nicer than last soccer game, Will. You were here for that one in torrential downpour.
Yeah, you know, it just came out of nowhere. You know, just from 0 to 100. You know, again, our camera operator, Lacey Dahl, was out in there in the rain, sticking out for the video. But, you know, it was still a good game to watch.
Another save there from Knight. The MND second shot on goal. So yeah, we gave Lacey a nice night off after her work last week. She took one for the team there.
She definitely did.
Quick substitution for the Comets. It'll be
Betty on.
Addison Benny checking in. Yep.
As long as Natalie Schaefer here.
MND has ball. Comet side of the field now. Again, Mason does a nice job taking back that possession. .26.5 minutes left in this first half.
Looks like it'll be an M&D throw here.
Cougars working that ball near the box, but It'll be just cleared away by the Comets. Nice defensive move.
It's like MND passing around the back here, trying to maintain possession till they find upfield. You know, breaking these lines of pressure. They're really being able to find each other here, especially in the offensive third. I think that's where Mason's lacking a little bit.
Cougars trying to drive upfield. Comets will take it away. Schwaffel, one of the star defenders on this Comet team, committed to Ball State. Play soccer next year. Sun's pretty much set now here at Mason High School. We've still got a little bit of that orange haze still left in the sky. The lights are bright. This looks like MND's going to be called for an offsides here as Knight will take the goal kick.
Looks like Martin's lining up to sub in. Both teams going back and forth with possession here. And Knight reclaims the ball.
Near the halfway mark here in this first half, about 23 minutes to go.
Schaefer reclaiming the ball for the Comets here. Anderson with the ball right now. Trying to look back, finding Scholes.
It's Canham trying to find Mueller. That one intercepted from Owens, but Canham will take control back. Bella Anderson has it. That one straight to Allie Lammers, the senior goalkeeper. Should have looked booted away for the Cougars. And she does. She skyballs that one.
MND passing around in the midfield. Looking upfield here. Trying to make a cross. Looks like Canham is there to stop their attack. Oh, I'm sorry. Benny is actually there to stop the attack.
Yeah, Mason, they look very comfortable right now, taking their time. Definitely starting to pull away. That time of possession shifted in their favor.
Great block here by Anderson. Mueller here to claim the ball. Able to meg the M&D defender. Grin with the ball. And just knocks out. Just brushes off the M&D defender for a Comet substitution and throw here.
It's like Hallie Martin and Abby Bashara will check into the game for the Comets. take a quick look about how both of these teams were able to get to round 3 in the playoffs. Comets took down Dakota East Thunderhawks 2-0 last week. And little GMC matchup there in the playoffs. It was a 1-0 game in the regular season, so when we went into the game, I think it was going to be a pretty close game, but Comets dominated most of the game. Remember, the Mount Notre Dame Cougars had a 2-0 win as well over Little Miami Panthers. Those both last Thursday.
Benny in for the cross. Right to the keeper. Yeah, this game was definitely interesting with them playing each other in the regular season. And what a game that was.
Yeah, the Cougars actually took that game 2-1, but it was a thrilling game like Will mentioned. Bella Anderson, the freshman, had a goal in that one for the Comets, and then Emma Haggerty and Riley Marquez, both those juniors, got goals as well.
Mueller there with almost being able to, reclaim the ball there.
So we officially passed over the halfway mark here in this first half. Still, score remains 0-0.
MND in a possible chance here. It goes wide.
Another substitution for the Comets, Peyton Schurz. Just another one of these freshmen on varsity checking into the game.
Along with G.A. Garrett here.
Bella Anderson will take a quick break. And even though Anna Hopper's only limited to 10 minutes a game, we can still hear on the sideline she's just only a sophomore, still has a lot of leadership.
Most definitely. I think you get that,
respect on this Comet team.
Especially last year, her being the only freshman on the team. I think a lot of the upperclassmen really took her under her wing, and that just, helped boost her confidence for this season and coming seasons. Martin up, Corinne Mueller trying to get on the ball here. MND here with the little trick, looking like it's going to go out and then saving it.
So we're going to go right tonight. She's going to try to set something up for the Comets here.
15 left to go in the first half here. And MND's making a play up the field. Stopped by Evans.
Nice defense there from Bashara. She takes it away for the Comets. Judy Garrett. Going to find Mueller.
Looks like it'll be a call on handball for Bashara. Mount Notre Dame free kick.
A nice showing from the Comet student section tonight. First 50 students into the game got a free ticket, so got a blackout theme going, and Comet students taking up the majority of that right section of the stands. Get a cheer on their Comets here in the playoffs. Nice play defensively near the goal. So Mason just trying to get this one back into MND territory. That's Lammers trying to reset things for the Cougars. About those first 15 minutes, you know, this first half, Comets really dominated that time of possession, but now starting to shift into Mount Notre Dame's favor here in the last 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like they've just been able to, you know, maintain that possession a lot better. You know, a lot less errors on their part, I must say, you know, really finding each other. And M&D scores out from a little in front of the half of the court, of the field, sorry, and chips Knight. What a surprise. Looks like number 18 of M&D shot that and scored.
Yeah, that was the freshman Bella Rogers, and what a shot she had.
Yeah, from the 40 especially. What a goal, I must say. I don't know if Annalise Knight was expecting that. Looked like she was ready for it, and it looked like it just went straight over her hands and chipped her, unfortunately. That'll be 1-0 for M&D.
Cougars starting to pull ahead in the momentum department we just talked about. They're starting to dominate that time of possession. Now that they have the lead, probably going to try to slow things down. You know, especially here in the playoffs, you're going to take these goals whenever you can get them.
Yeah, you know, just that simple goal can really change the momentum of the game, especially this close game here. It could really set the tone.
Yeah, keep in mind when these two teams faced off in the regular season, it was 2-1, so not a very high-scoring game. Nearing the 10-minute mark here in this first half. Couple of substitutions.
Looks like it's recovered by M&D. Back to Canham, actually. And Evans is up, looking upfield. Mueller hopefully on it. Gets knocked out by MND for Comet throw, and Evan taking it. Schaffel looking at Mueller. Hits Gia. Garrett here. Bishwara out. An unfortunate step by Peyton Shores. Looks like there's some massive sub in with Anna Habra joining the field. 9 minutes left.
Yeah, a roar of applause from the Comets section. So it looks like you predicted it, Will. Coach Sammy Ratowski waiting for these final 10 minutes to put Habra in the game.
Hopefully Habra can secure a goal for the Comets here, along with Dabrowski out left.
And she really just brings a fiery attitude to this Comets, to the field for the Comets, and she's always flying around.
She is, especially, having that varsity experience from last year, along with senior last year, Maddie Baird, I think really helped her improve and just lead the team overall.
Yeah, it was a pretty lethal forward.
Crossed by Smith.
Smith.
Right. Keeper, collects it.
Yeah, she put some juice on that ball, but Lammers.
She did.
Does a nice job of containing it. Another shot on goal for the Comets. About 3 shots on goal apiece for each team.
Looks like Dabrowski here on the left side, dribbling on the end line, and looks like the AR over there is calling it out.
That kills some momentum there as Dabrowski looked like thought she had a lane.
Yeah, most definitely. Looks like she kept it in, but AR disagrees here.
About little under 8 minutes left in this first half now. MND has it near midfield. That one just a little over the head of Leah Owens.
Looks like Canham over here. Anderson chasing the ball down. MND knocking around. Habra up. Just MND knocking it around here. Looks like Marion here able to claim the ball. And Comets do get that throw in here to Habra. Habra taking it towards the goal. Ooh. And just gets slide tackled in the box.
She took a big hit there. Able to get up on her own.
Schaffel getting out of there. Getting out of the dangerous part with Rojo passing it back to Canham. Marin trying to cross it up, a little too much weight on the ball, unfortunately. Habra chasing it down, trying to reclaim the ball, but isn't able to.
Cougars looking very poised right now.
They are.
About 5 minutes left in this first half.
Habra gets the ball back.
Rogers gets a
Rojo.
little shove there, and the Comet fans do not like that one. If
I'm being honest, it did look like a 50-50 there. But, oh, this is an unhappy decision by the Comet crowd here. Pushing seems to be on Bella Anderson. MND to kick, a little past half. Schaffel knocks it out for the Comets. Haber collects. Haber going downfield, but just gets knocked out by the Cougars. Cougar throw here.
Yeah, Comet fans and bench frustrated. Wanting the centers to play the ball a little more.
Comet coach here, angry at the AR for that unfortunate call here.
.409 left in this, around 409. That's our best estimate. Cougars have it. That left corner of the field.
Cougars looking in. Canham there to knock it out. Martin there not getting, beat by MND here. Dabrowski. To Habra. Habra in. Looking for a goal scoring opportunity. And just narrowly misses it for the cross. Habra upset with MND defender apparently grabbing her hand. Looks like the AR will not call it.
That one looked clean compared to some of these other ones.
Yeah, those are tough, 50-50.
Yeah, did have the 3-1 advantage there, so Habra doesn't like they get anything out of that.
Yes, most definitely. Rojo wins the 50-50 ball out of the air. It's to be a Comet free kick here. Schaffel to kick.
It'll be Parker or Schaffel up, excuse me.
Martin. Looks like MND maybe taking this one last chance for an opportunity, but Canham stops it.
Yeah, we've seen these Can-Am sisters all over the field tonight.
Yeah, they really have been, doing good tonight, really being everywhere that, the Comets need them to be. Looks like Smith going upfield.
Under 2 minutes left.
Wow, it is an MND throw. Comet fans are very unhappy with this after it looked to be knocked out by MND. Looks like the Comets are up for a throw with a little under a minute 30 left to go in the first half.
Looks like we're a little bit ahead of schedule. Mr. Barnes gives the official 2-minute mark. Shows you just now joining us. We're experiencing some technical difficulties here at the multi-purpose field. The scoreboard is not working. So definitely playing a role. Comets and Cougars playing some old school soccer without the time on the board.
Yeah, they are. Looks like Haber lays it off to Dabrowski. Just isn't able to get there. Hubbard taking the throw and trying to move the Comets up quick. But lays it off to Dabrowski. Finds Can-Am here. Can she cross it in? Blocked by a Cougar defense. And it'll be a Cougar free or goal kick.
Approaching 30 seconds now. Cougars have possession. Comets going to try to take it away. Maybe get one last opportunity. But Cougars are going to try to bleed this clock away. Head into the half with a 1-goal lead, it looks like.
Looks like Evans will be there taking the throw for the Comets. It's just Rojo tries to drop it off, but just isn't there. And that's an end to your first half. Cougars up 1-0 against the Comets. I'm Will Clipson, and I'm here with Adam Little, and we'll be back soon.
Welcome back to Mason High School for some playoff action. The girls soccer team taking on the Mountain Notre Dame Cougars in round 3 of the OHSAA playoffs. For those of you just joining us, my name's Adam Little, joining alongside my partner for this broadcast, Will Clipson. And Will, give us a quick rundown of that first half.
Yeah, so starting off, both teams start off strong. Both maintaining possession, very 50-50, I would say, in the first half. And then, Mason started to come off a little stronger, and then something happened, but MND started really balling out and really performing well and maintaining the possession against the Comets. And that led to a 40-yard goal by one of the freshmen here, Bella Rogers, on MND. And the Comets, just had to respond, but they have not been able to yet. So hopefully we see some action here with that in the second half.
Great analysis, Will. We saw, however, limited to just 10 minutes in the final 10 minutes in the half. So I think we're likely going to see Coach Rotowski try to save her for some of these down the stretch, these important moments for her 10 minutes in the second half.
Yeah, I think last game when they played East, Coach Rosowski actually started Habra for the first 5 minutes, hopefully to put some momentum in. I believe that the Comets were up at the time, but I assume that in this scenario, Rosowski might want to save her for the last 10 minutes, really make the 10 minutes count. This will be a Comet goal-scoring opportunity here. Comets taking up the field with Canham contesting the ball. It'll be a Comet throw-in.
Again, a beautiful night here for some soccer. A little under 60 degrees, nice little breeze going. Not too cold. It's starting to get a little chillier as the sun set.
Yeah.
MND has it near midfield.
MND looking upfield, looking through the cut against the Mason layers, but unsuccessful.
Easy Schaffel takes it away. Callum clears it. Looking upfield.
I really think that clearing the ball and sending those balls over top has their time and place, but hold on. Mount Notre Dame almost with a goal here. Number 17, Riley Marquez, shot it, just went above the top right corner there.
Yeah, a little high. And Marquez, she's one of the Cougars that scored against the Comets in the regular season when they took down Mason 2-1.
Yeah.
She's definitely going to be a name to watch.
Again with the cross in. Right now M&D is really maintaining possession here. Adam, what do you think, the Comets can do?
Yeah, and we saw the Comets early on in that first half. They were playing really, really tight press and defense. And then they kind of cut a little looser in that middle of the first half. That's when we saw M&D score that goal. Then when Havers checked in those last 10 minutes, I feel like the defense really stepped up again and is playing pretty tight. So really just keeping that energy up defensively and and trying to play a little tighter defense. We've seen both these teams get a little physical, and officials are keeping their whistles in their pockets. So I think use that to your advantage and play physical.
Yeah, I agree, and I also think that part of the problem that the Comets had been facing was just some of these simple balls just weren't making it to the Comets' feet, causing easy turnovers that should not happen. You know, letting MND get those opportunities from those simple mistakes. And I think if the Comets, really fix that part and really do these simple passes, they'll be fine and hopefully get a goal.
Yeah, really neither team has taken full momentum or really proven to be the better team tonight. So game's still definitely up in the air.
I agree. It does seem very even as of now, but I think MND is slightly ahead of Mason, and obviously the goal, but also just the simplicity of play. MND has really been simply playing, really look good under pressure. Very calm, I would say. And composed.
Callum working hard on defense, trying to take that one away. Schaffel takes it away, that one up in the air. Just like you mentioned, one of those 50-50 balls. MND got it off their foot there.
Dabrowski a little too slow there, leading to a MND takeover. And shot and goes wide. Knight diving just to be safe. Looks like Abby Bishwara checking in, taking out Bella Anderson for the Comets. Hopefully she's able to control the middle just as well and really secure the Comets' victory, hopefully.
Yeah, Annalise Knight, like you mentioned, the junior, one of the best, not only goalies in the GMC, but one of the best goalies in Ohio, committed to Miami University. Could be a Red Hawk.
Yeah, D1, not an easy feat by any means, but, being a varsity keeper since freshman year has really been, a big thing for her, I bet.
Yeah, allowed one goal tonight. So that shot a little bit to the right. Easy stop there for Knight. Both teams pretty even shots on goal. We've got 3 Mason recorded shots on goal and 4 Mount Notre Dame recorded shots on goal. And again, scoreboard not working tonight, so that's just an estimate, but pretty even so far in that department. Nice footwork there from Owens. Mason defense does a nice job of taking that one away. Parker Evans.
Looks like Maddie Acosta coming in, swinging up from JV. She did play a little bit against East, so hopefully she can, keep her composure and really help the Comets out today.
That one right into the hands of Knight. Easy save there.
Yeah, I have noticed this half, MND has been taking a lot more shots.
A lot more deep shots especially.
Yeah, and I think that comes from the confidence of what number 18 Bella Rogers was able to do, scoring from 40 yards out. I think that they're going to take a lot more risks here, and, that just is a lot more unfortunate for the Comets here, as they have to guard a lot farther out for shots. It's like M&D here for the cross. Gets knocked out. Looks like Haber is coming in. Little early, I would say, but hopefully Haber is able to, put one in for the back of the Comets. Coming in at the 30-minute mark, she only, has 10 minutes according to, her and her coach. So hopefully she's able to do something with that.
About 30 minutes left here in the game. Martin has it.
Out to Dabrowski here. Dabrowski up to Maddie. She's trying to fight here. Gets knocked down. Coming back to the Comet defense. Garrett out to clear it. Martin up to Habra. Habra had to take an extra touch there to get onto the ball. She shoots it and saved by the keeper with that diving save.
What a diving effort there from Lammers, because that one was beautifully placed. But again, just full extension.
Really putting her body on the line to save the goal. Bishara. Back to Evans. Back to Bishara. Looks like MND is passing around the Comets. Really maintaining that possession here, which is really vital in winning a game here. Shara wins it back. Plays it back to the center back, Garrett. I really think the Comets, especially coming from the back line, need to find, their up with their wingers or even their 6s and 8s, because I think that they're just, once they get the ball, it just seems like they're clearing it. I think that's a big possibility and reason as to why the Cougars are able to attack so easily.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of Corinne Mueller this second half, as she's waiting to check in the game. One of the leading scorer for this Comet team. She's got 10 goals on the year. And I know she's not playing in this game today, but just what an impressive stat to highlight. As Corinne Mueller, she's sitting at 4th in the GMC this year with 10 goals. But if we look at 1st in the GMC, Presley Pennekamp, the junior from Oak Hills, 45 goals on the year. I mean, that is, ridiculous, Will.
Yeah, I think that averages out to like 2 to 3 goals a game, which is really insane, if I might add. What a goal-scoring legend, especially in the GMC.
Yeah.
Not the easiest league, especially being D1.
Yeah.
Really impressive.
She's been dominating. And again, Mueller, very impressive, 10 goals this year. As Comet fans, not happy about that one. A roar of boos.
Looked to be an unfortunate trip.
Coach Rotowski's baffled.
Canham out.
And like I mentioned earlier, I think Mason just matched the physicality here. Mount Notre Dame's been the more physical team, and
I do feel like the Cougars have really controlled the middle a lot better. The 6s and 8s here really being able to control it and find the defense and even finding their wingers for the Cougars, which I think is something that is kind of struggling for the Comets to do at the moment. They're not doing it horribly. I just think that they're being a little outmatched by the Cougars.
And we were talking about Oak Hills a little bit earlier. Their goalie, also first in the GMC in shutouts. She's got 12 on the year. So, and the reason we mentioned this, the winner of this game is going to play the winner of Oak Hills or St. Ursula in the district finals, and we'll try to get some score updates for you guys throughout the night. And as of about 12 minutes ago, who other than Presley Pennekamp, she scored a goal, so Oak Hill's up 2-1 right now. So yeah, within the first minute, both St. Ursula and Oak Hills had scored. St. Ursula scored at the 22nd mark, and then Oak Hills scored at the 52nd mark.
That is really interesting. You don't really see that, especially from two teams that have been dominating as of recently. Really interesting to see that.
Nice little move there by the ref escaping the ball.
Looks to be an offside by the ref. Comets to kick. Cougars up for a chance again. Stopped by Garrett. Straight back to the Cougars. Looks like a Comet cross there. Almost knocked in by Smith. Canham to throw here for Comet throw. Aston Betty coming in for Smith.
Quick time update for you. Nearing the 20-minute mark, not there yet, but getting close. MND will have possession. Mia Veith, sophomore forward, checks in.
Yeah, with Corinne Mueller finally coming in around the 22-minute mark. Knocking it around in the air. Canham receives it on the ground. And other Canham twin plays it right to the MND. Rojo in for Martin here. Rojo has been really controlling the middle, I would say. Really putting in the work for her team. Out by Canham. Over to Evans. Evans up the field to Elena Schneiderman. It just narrowly misses the ball to Mueller. Mueller with the footwork, able to get it past. Coming back. Looks like it's going out of bounds, though, for a common throw-in. Looks like Peyton Smith coming in for one of the Can-Am twins.
Peyton Smith. He's got 4 goals on the year.
Looks like Schaffel watches it and blocks it out.
And Mount Notre Dame getting
very physical there.
A little bit too physical there is what we called.
Ref calls it on MND. Comet kick. Rojo in for the 50-50. Schaffel going body for body for the Cougars. Another kick for the Comets.
Yeah, Avery May, she's been very physical for this Cougar defense. A little bit too physical. She's been called twice in a row there.
Yeah, you know, especially these tough games, it's really easy to be this physical, especially when it's, you know, rivals and also just the whole atmosphere of wanting to win. Betty in for the cross. Blocked by Cougar defense. Gonna be a Comet corner.
So this could be one.
Haber subbing in for this, along with one of the Canham twins.
Yeah, this could be one of the Comets' best opportunities tonight. Try to get something going. The Black Hole's getting involved.
Last game actually, Haber was in for the corner and did score a header. So hopefully she is able to do the same here. Looks to be Smith out for the kick. Smith kicks. In. And looks to have Mueller shot, but just saved by the keeper. What a save. And the Cougars are able to keep it out of the back of the net. What a fantastic job by the defense there. And the goalie.
Yeah, I think Mason might have wanted a handball there after.
Yeah, refs are really slow to call the whistle and really hesitant to call handballs, especially in the box, as that does lead to a PK. So 9 times out of 10, especially when it's super crowded in there, they won't call it unless it's super clear. Because, you know, one PK, and that's the change of the game, and could really change the winner. Mueller to Habra. Habra fouled. Yeah, it looks to be like the center ref is not calling it. And Anderson back in. Around 15 left in the game.
Haber will stay in the game. Mason gets a sideline warning.
Haber in to throw. Finds skill. Ref making an interesting call here. Not sure what's going on. Ref must have not started his watch and blew the whistle before Hopper threw it in. Looks like Schaffel is playing up now, hoping to get the Comets a goal, along with Habra and Smith. Cougars up, passing the way in between Mason. In for the cross. Number 4 is there and is called offsides.
Yeah, May had an opportunity there, but Knight was very aware and nice job stepping to the edge of the box.
You know, Knight here is really talented, and balls like that, it's going to be really hard to get past her.
Nice read there. That ball just a little bit too much on the pass. It could have made this game 2-0.
Very easily.
So about 13 minutes remain. We'll still wait for the official time from Mr. Barnes. Like we mentioned earlier, the scoreboard not working tonight. This Habra still in the game. And see if Coach Witowski keeps her in. She's nearing that 10-minute mark, if not, if she's already hasn't passed it.
Looks like Benny over here trying to collect the ball and just gets blocked by MND defense. Canham stops MND in their tracks, but MND is responding and coming back. MND on the left hand gets it through Evans' legs, but is stopped by Garrett. Number 4 shoot and just hits it wide.
Yeah, that one went off her foot weird.
Looks like Haber's being taken off. Her 10 minutes seems to be up.
She'll get a round of applause from...
I know Haber's disappointed, wanting to play more. Not necessarily disappointed with her playing, but just really wishing she could play more. You know, hopefully she recovers soon, so she is able to play. MND showing off their foot skills here. And Cougars to cross. And it looks like it's just out of bounds.
At the side of the net.
Knight forcing everyone up. The Comets really the Comets really should start pushing for the goal. It is still 1-0 with about 10 minutes remaining. Schaffel hits it with her head. Will she be able to connect? Just isn't able to get there.
And Lammers got very deep outside of the goalie box there. Very risky play, but she's able to clear it. Comets have it, though, inside Cougar territory.
Looks like the Cougars are up for another chance. It was blocked by Canham. Out to Mueller.
Nice move by the senior. She's looking to find
Up
Peyton
to Smith. Smith is there to cross. Schaffel hits. And is blocked by the defense. And it's a goal by Mueller! What a goal! The black hole is going crazy right now. Knocked out, and Mueller hits it to the back of the net. Back post. The goalie is unable to stop that. What a goal. Mueller just put the Comets back in the game.
Yeah, and just great execution offensively. Even before then, Comets were frustrated with some of the officiating, and then Mueller just taps it in despite the confusion, and a beautiful placement there from the senior. That's going to be a goal she remembers.
Yeah, and all her Comet teammates on the bench right now are really celebrating with her, just showing what a community this team is. Looks like it's knocked out here by the Cougars. Comic kick or comic throw-in. Up to Garrett. Looks to be offside call. Looks like one of the Cougars went up and back, causing the offside.
And you can just feel the energy here at Mason now after that goal from Mueller. The crowd's loving it. The Black Hole's getting involved.
Yeah, Black Hole is definitely getting hype now.
Schaffel gets to Rojo. Miscommunication there from her and Anderson. And May will take it away, but looks like MND's going to have to throw in.
Comet substitution. Leigh Schneiderman in along with Corinne Mueller with about 6 minutes remaining. Hopefully the Comets will be able to score again, otherwise causing, I believe, overtime and possible double overtime, and then leading to PKs if nothing is scored.
Parker Evans takes it away for the Comets. They're trying to get this ball upfield, but MND takes it back away.
Martin on it, not letting the Cougars have any time today. Mueller in for another, taking it down the line, and gets stopped by number 24, Olivia Rick. Knight up to kick. Martin on it again. Pushes.
Ooh, Peyton Smith takes a big hit. Like you mentioned, Will, earlier, Comets haven't really been able to take a lot of these 50-50 balls up in the air and a lot of these clears.
I do have to say they are starting to do that again.
So, yeah, but they're able to take that one there. Will eventually lead to a Cougar throw-in, though. We've got about 3 minutes left on our timer. Again,
Martin hit up to Mueller. Mueller claims it again. Up to Smith. Will Smith be able to hit this? And it's knocked out by the Cougars. Bishwara coming back in. Looks like Smith throwing it out.
May takes it away from Mueller. Comets able to retain possession, though.
Back to Smith. Out to Schneiderman. It looks to be a Comet throw. Ref actually calls it a MND throw. They will be getting up the field. Comet coach is unhappy about that call. Looks to be MND subbing in for what they are expecting to be an overtime at this point.
Yeah, we've got 2 minutes left. We still haven't heard the official call from Mr. Barnes, but we know we're nearing that point. Canham finds Martin.
Almost a miscommunication there between Evans and Canham. Luckily that was able to be sorted out.
Cougars have it now. Shade finds May. Blocked by Canham. Cougars retain possession.
Maddie able to shield the ball, giving the Comets a goal kick.
Knight had the goal kick. Still waiting for that 2-minute call from Mr. Barnes, a wonderful PA announcer here.
Looks to be a foul on MND. Comet kick. With Schaffel taking the kick here. Trying to push the Comets up. Knowing how important this is with still seems to be a little over 2 minutes left. Canham out with the kick to Mueller. Canham up. Bishara taking it, finding Mueller, which finds can him out right, sorry. For a Comet throw here. Black Hole here is up and standing, eagerly waiting to see the result here of the game, the girls' game here.
Again, these two teams faced off earlier in the year. Cougars took it 2-1, so Mason definitely wanting some redemption from that. Some of that fatigue starting to set in for both teams.
And there you have it. That is the game.
Or the regular.
For the regular game, I should add.
So yeah, with playoffs, we're heading to overtime. Could have up to 2 overtimes.
Yeah, looks to be in overtime here. Still trying to listen into how long it's going to be. Looks to be a 5-minute overtime, keeping it short.
All right, so that'll do it for regulation, and we will be back with you for the overtime action here at Mason High School. Comets and Cougars tied 1-1. Welcome back to Mason High School. It's overtime here in the OHSAA playoffs. We got a 15-minute sudden death.
And then if no one scores here, it is going to be another 15-minute sudden death, and then it'll move into the PK shootout.
It's been a thrilling game here. For those of you just joining us, MND scored early in the first half. It was the freshman Bella Rogers. And then about 8 minutes left in the game, Corinne Mueller tapped it in for the Comets.
It was more of a shot on goal, not a tap in, but it was a really good
really good
goal there. Black Hole is going crazy right now, really showing their support right now for the women's varsity soccer team. Really hoping that they can bring home a win today. MND looks to cross through the Comet defensive line there, but just isn't able to make connection to the outside winger there.
About 13 minutes left here in the potentially first overtime. Again, sudden death, so.
Haber is playing, trying to put the best foot forward for the Comets here. Comet in an uproar over this call. Looks to be a 50-50. They are not happy with this. Luckily, the shot or the kick is deep inside MND territory.
Parker Evans will quickly throw it in for the Comets. MND puts it straight up in the air.
Bashara showing off her skill moves right now. Back to Garrett, who plays almost a hospital ball to Evans, but she's able to receive it and get it out. Habra up. Possible scoring opportunity for the Comets here. The cross in, received by Cougar defense. Bashara up. Won by Martin again. They are really controlling the midfield right now. Really putting in the effort to score, hopefully.
Yeah, Peyton Smith almost had an opportunity there, but knocked away by the Cougars.
Another call against Bashara here for an M&D kick. Near half field this time. Cougar to kick. Won by Bashara. Back to Smith. Smith out to Shuffle, but it's kicked out by M&D.
Yeah, and something to note, Shuffle, she's shifted from that defensive position up to the front line.
She has. Hopefully, I'm assuming Coach Rudowski has done that to help push the Comets up the field. And honestly, I think that's been a very good change. You know, Schaffel has been really, doing wonders for the Comets right now, really helping them get up the field.
Yeah, we saw Coach Tassi do that, not in the playoff game against Good East, but in the regular season. Shoffley had a goal against them.
Cougar shot just wide over the top right bin. Knight to kick. Bishara really showing her abilities here. Cougar playing a little dirty here, stepping right in front of the kick. Ref gives her a yellow for unsportsmanship, I can only presume. Looks to be number 9, Kylie Harmonmeyer coming in. Black Hole really showing, MND who's boss here.
MND will have to throw in. Bishara has it. On the right side, looking in.
Bishara looking out to Evans. Evans up the field to Mueller. Mueller's still in. Back to Mueller. Mueller to cross possibly. Loses the ball here. Cougars up. Canham stops here. Taking it up through the middle. Finds Mueller. Finds Bishara to cross. But MND is there with the slide tackle. Under 7 to go.
And Comets won a handball.
Again, ref is going to be really slow to blow that whistle for a handball unless he visibly sees it. But man, that did look like a handball to me.
And that flips field position. Comets have it now, but it's in their own territories. They're going to have to bring that field.
Evans able to hit it off number 18, but for a Comet throw. Schaffel on the ball. She's really been a bloodhound today. Really going after every single ball, wanting it to be her own.
Peyton Smith finds Callum. Tripped. Looks clean there.
Yeah, she really did get ball there. Bishara showing off her moves again.
Yeah, Bishara's had a great overtime here tonight. Evans.
To Mueller.
Taken away by the Cougars.
to Schaffel. And goalie claims the ball. Really close there.
I'll say, yeah, Allie Lammers has been very aggressive coming out of the box tonight for MND, and Schaffel was just one step behind her. Could have been an open goal attempt. Around a little under 5 minutes left.
Looks to be Comet kick here. Martin for the deflection there. Bishwara chasing her down. MND in for a chance, but Knight is stopping them in their tracks. Knight pushing everyone up here, it seems. Tries to find Bishara. And Schaffel tries to collect. And it'll be a Comet throw with Evans taking it. Finds Smith. To be a sub in. Issa Rojo coming in for Bishara. Along with some Cougar subs.
And Will, this game has definitely lived up to the expectations. 4 versus 5. Cougars took the Comets down in the regular season. Mason looking to get some revenge off this game. And really, this overtime, Comets have been dominating time of possession, just haven't been able to put it in the goal yet. Around 3 minutes left in this first sudden death overtime.
Cougar in for another opportunity, but Annalise Knight saves it again.
Yeah, that ball just a little off path, a little to the left of the goal.
It'll be a Comet throw. Anderson throwing it in, trying to find Mueller. Mueller here with the cross. Wasn't really able to connect with anyone, but Evans is hunting him down. Evans on the attack. And Evans isn't able to cross it in.
It's going to stay Comet.
And it'll be a Cougar not penalty kick, sorry. Goal kick.
Almost looked like Peyton, or not Peyton Evans, that's her sister, star
Yes.
volleyball player. Parker Evans was able to deflect it off a Cougar, but they're going to give the MND possession.
And it'll be a Cougar throw here. No, another Cougar throw.
nearing the end of this first overtime period.
Looking to go into that second overtime. And there we go. That's the whistle.
Score remains 1-1. So we'll have another 5-minute break and then back to our second overtime. So again, score remains 1-1 at the end of the first overtime. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of the action here on Mason Sports Radio. Welcome back to Mason High School. Second overtime period here in the third round of the OHSAA playoffs. Mason Comets taking on the Mount Notre Dame Cougars, and we're all tied up 1-1. What a game it's been, Will. You know, Mount Notre Dame struck early. It was the freshman Bella Rogers, and then late in the second half, Corinne Mueller with the goal for the Comets.
Really putting the Comets back in the game and with a fighting chance to, you know, have this double overtime.
Yeah, and ever since that Corinne Mueller goal, the Comets have really had momentum. They, you know, don't have the official stats, but likely that they had, you know, greater time of possession here in that first overtime period. So here we go. We've got another 15-minute overtime period.
Yep, and the Comets are off. Rojo receives.
MND has the first shot on goal of overtime. That one, Avery May straight into the hands of Annalise Knight. Ball on Cougar territory. Goalie pretty far outside of the net, but Cougars clear that one out. It will be a Mason throw-in. It'll be Allison Canham. Quick substitution for the Cougars as Canham will look to throw it in. She finds Mueller. MND just clears it.
Martin hitting it back in for the Comets here. And knocked out. Comet throw. Canham stopping this. Remember, if the Comets or MMD does not score, it will go into PKs after the sudden death.
I'll try to find a quick update from the Oak Hills and St. Ursula game. It was 2-1 Highlanders last time I checked. And it looks like it will be Oak Hills. They took down Bulldogs 2-1. So whichever team wins this game will be heading down to Highlander country, taking the long trek down to face off against the GMC Star.
Rojo out to Evans. Evans just misses it. Substitution for MND here. I can only imagine, you know, the fatigue here coming in from the players from both teams. Playing a collective, you know, over like 120 minutes, you know, 2 hours. It's a lot of time. You know, the game starting at 7 and now 9. It's a big commitment on their bodies. But looks like Comets are staying strong.
Yeah, Rojo's going to be pushed from behind. Comets got the free kick.
Martin up to kick. Looks like Schaffel really helping the Comets up here on the top. Isn't able to get the corner, and instead a goal kick.
Nearing the 10-minute mark here in the second overtime period.
Schaffel trying to get the ball, but is being boxed out by M&D defense. Evans back to Kyle. Anderson up to Mueller. Mueller with an opportunity to cross here. Up to Sheffer. And is not able to make it in. Cougars up with the chance now, passing around with the shot, but is not going to get past Annalise Knight. Happened once, it will not happen again. Anderson to Mueller. Mueller looking upfield. Canham running. Canham going to attack the middle now. Crossing in, but is intercepted by the Cougars. Out to Anderson. Anderson slipping up and hitting it to May. But Martin is there to stop. Mueller taking on the defense. Up to Schaffel. Back to Smith. Smith just hits it with a little too much weight on the ball there. Almost halfway through the 15 minutes. A little under 8 to go. Martin out of the box. Schaffel gets it back to Evans. Evan long balls it up to Mueller, but Mueller's unable to get there. And it'll be a Comet throw-in. Schaefer in for Bishwara right now. Let's hope Schaefer is able to succeed with the Comets here today.
Hey, Bashara's had an outstanding game defensively for the Comets.
Yeah, really being able to control that middle there has really helped the Comets, hold on to the possession and hold on to the game, I would say.
About 6:30 left in the second overtime. MND will re-throw in. Martin tries to clear it for the Comets.
Back in. Martin gets it out again. Up to Canham. Canham taking the defender on here to Mueller. Mueller makes an excellent pass all the way to Smith. Smith finds Mueller for the underlapping run, and Mueller trips over the ball, but is trying to get back up and is able to block it from the MMD defender here. Smith up to throw.
And you can just see the exhaustion.
Both teams are tired.
Ball inside for Schaffel.
Schaffel narrowly misses it.
And Lammers falls on top of it. Almost had an opportunity there to poke it in. Rojo playing physical defense. That's some of the Comets playing a lot more physical in these overtimes.
Looks to be MND kick right here, right by half. Black Hole not happy about this one.
Yeah, I do think that was the right call there. Rojo was getting a little
I
physical.
agree.
But if I'm Coach Rotowski, I'm still liking that physicality on defense.
Most definitely. That's what you need in these tough games. Physicality, while it may look brutal at times, is really what wins games. 5 minutes left on the clock. Anderson out. I really think both teams are kind of just trying to kick it out of their half, and just as they know, time is probably coming up, and it is. And PKs are up next, so I think that they're both just trying to hold on. Both setting it up the field at times.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest soccer expert, but I tell you what, whenever some PKs are on, that it's always an exciting. The atmosphere is always rocking.
They are really
heart starts beating a little quicker.
Yes, definitely. They are really exciting, but they also are super nerve-wracking, especially, you know, both sides, you know, the shooter and the goalie. The goalie, you know, has it out for them not to be able to save it, and the pressure of the kicker to score is a lot. Anderson out. Mueller coming for the ball. Gets it out from MND. And it'll be a Cougar throw-in. Rojo with a little ninja action, it looked like.
Nice boot there from Evans to clear it for the Comets. Schaffel trying to take possession.
Schaffel battling heavily with the defender there. It'll be kicked out by the goalie there. Schaffel back. Martin out again.
MND will quickly throw in as we near the end of this second overtime. They're going to try to get an opportunity as Mason's just going to clear it again. And Mueller's dragged down.
Comet kick. This will be one of their last opportunities to really get up the field here. And, man, what an interesting game this has been so far. Less than 2 minutes left. Martin there clears it again for Mason. And it'll be a Cougar throw there.
And it's almost like a guessing game now to try to figure out when.
Back and forth.
Silver time will be
Rojo
over.
steps. Shot. Annalise Knight makes the save again.
The diving effort from the junior.
The talent there is crazy.
Not afraid to put her body on the line for her team.
Comets here are really able to see and probably feel that time is running out.
So I've got 20 seconds on my timer, but for those of you joining in late for these overtimes, scoreboard's not working, so kind of a guessing game now. We're playing old school. Smith boots it inside, tried to get some curve, but that one wide right.
And that'll be the end of the double overtime, and it now goes to PKs. Both teams exhausted, and man, I can only expect a crazy, crazy game.
All right, so we'll take a quick break as both these teams prepare for PKs. What a game it's been. And I tell you what, Will, it's going to be an even more exciting finish here. Tied up 1-1.
It will be.
Annalise Knight and Allie Lambers are going to have their work cut out for him here in PKs. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of the action here on Mason Sports Radio. Alrighty, welcome back to Mason High School. We've got some penalty kick action here. What a game it's been between the Mason Comets and the Mount Notre Dame Cougars. And it all comes down to this.
PKs, you know, very scary, but man, are they exciting. And it's going to be decided, unfortunately, by PKs. You know, sometimes PKs are good, sometimes they're bad, but, you know. First to kick, number 17, Riley Marquise for the Cougars. Knight in goal.
Black Holes bringing the energy. It's electric here at Mason High School. As Marquez gets the signal.
And Annalise Knight saves the ball! What a save! This is really good for the Comets.
Yeah, Comets have the momentum. Now they have some room for error. And how about that adjustment there by Knight? She started off going to her right, but then Saul recognized it.
She did.
That ball placed up towards the middle, actually. And nice job adjusting there for Knight as she gets the save, as it'll be Ainsley Schwaffel to kick for the Comets. She gets the signal. And she
makes it! Comets are up 1-0 right now. Great start. Now to kick number 12, Mary Oregano. Black Hole trying to distract right now.
It's loud here at Mason High School. Loudest I've seen at a soccer game in a while.
The Black Hole is really going crazy right now.
And Arango hits it. So we're all tied up 1-1. But again, MND did go first. So the Comets have the opportunity to go ahead here.
Now it'll be Addison Betty going up to kick. Goalie, for some reason, doing some cartwheels. And Benny misses.
So we're all square here at 1-1. That evens things back up. And it's anybody's game here as Knight will step back into the box. The third attempt from the Cougars. Is good. So the Cougars take the 2-1 advantage. And it will be Anna Habra back in the game for the Comets. Her minutes were limited tonight due to injury.
Hopefully securing a goal for the Comets here.
A lot of pressure on the sophomore. And
she
puts
makes it! Tying the score 2-2. Haber is enthusiastic as ever. Now looks to be number 19 for MND, Allison Charleston. And she makes it.
Rogers connects. She scored MND's only goal earlier in the game. And there she knocks it through to put the Bulldogs ahead in PKs. Mason has the opportunity to match here. We'll see who Coach Rotowski sends out.
Well, looks to be Smith here. Peyton Smith. And she misses.
It hits the top crossbar.
MND has to make it. And if they do, they win it all.
It could all come down to this. The 5th and final PK attempt for the Cougars.
If Avery May makes this in, MND take the win.
She's been a star on defense all night long. Let's see if she can net it for the Cougars to send them to the next round of the playoffs.
All comes down to this. And she makes it. Cougars move on and are going to play the Highlanders later this week.
What a game this was between the Comets and the Cougars. And got to give a round of applause to both teams. I mean,
both teams played fantastic.
Such an exciting game to watch. One of the best soccer games I've watched in my high school career. And what a season from the Comets. Finished second in the GMCs, made it to the 3rd round of the playoffs. Had that first round bye. First year under new coach Sammy Ratowski. And a bright future ahead for the Comets. A lot of star freshmen, sophomore in Habra. This Comets likely going to be back in this spot next year as they can make a run deep into the playoffs. But a big shout out to all the seniors on this Comet roster: Liza Barrow, Aaron Stegman, Allie Leiker, Cassidy Dabrowski, Issa Rojo, Ainsley Schwaffel, Corinne Mueller, Lauren Eagleston, Gia Garrett, Abby Bashara, Amy Scholes, and Elena Stansforth. What a year it's been for this Comet team. A heartbreaking ending in PKs as the Comets fall to the Mount Notre Dame Cougars in penalty kicks. I've been Adam Little, joined alongside Will Clipson. We hope you have a great rest of your night. Final score, the Comets fall in penalty kicks.